Yes, my name is Frankie, aka Spoon Jill, from South Philly. I'm here to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, about Mr. Joe Biden. They call him Uncle Joe. He came from Scranton, and we all know Scranton. Bunch of lowlifes there, punks. So us Italians, we went to his school every day because we heard about this guy Joe. Talks a good game. He was like sort of a bully. But from where I come from, you can't bully nobody. You must pay. So it all started way back when Joe Biden had to give us his lunch money every day. And when he did not give us his lunch money, we would give him a wedgie so far up his ass and hang him on a fence and leave him there and watch the whole school laugh. It was pretty funny. But you'd think he would learn his lesson. The next day, he doesn't come with lunch money. Okay, Big Joe, no lunch money. Wow, you're not wearing underwears today either, huh? Okay, fellas, drop his pants. So, it was me, because I got a cold heart. We duct taped him to the pole, took his drawers off his pants, everything, and left him there naked. Uncle Joe shouldn't be grabbing women and smelling women and all that shit. Uncle Joe's piscadillo is about 1.5 inches. The girls were laughing, the teachers were laughing. We left him there for a long time. And don't you know, the next day, he came with $100. Do you know what $100 was back in those days? He said, I'm gonna make you a deal. If I give you this 100, how many days am I gonna be good for? Well, 2 weeks, I'll give you, Joe. 2 weeks for free. Nobody will bother you. But you know me, I'm cold-hearted. I bet a football game, and I lost. So I had to come up with some money. So who to go to better? Uncle Joe. Comes to school, Joe, that 100 wasn't good enough. I need 200 by tomorrow. And if you don't come up with it, you think you were embarrassed then? You watch what I do. Please, please, Frank Woods, please, Frank Woods, no, please, please. It's bad enough you ruined my reputation. I was the man in the school. And then you Italians come here and messed everything up on me. You're gonna see one day, I'll get you back. I'm gonna be a politician. That's right. So I told him, go ahead, be a politician. You'll probably be a schmuck. And little did I know, all these years later, turned out to be 47 years, and he didn't do a fucking thing for this country. So let's get back to Joe, Uncle Joe in the schoolyard. One day he got fresh. with a girl. So we told him, oh, you want to fight a girl? Listen, Frank goes, I had enough, and I'm not being bullied no more. You mind your business. That was it. That was it. We made 3 girls beat the shit out of him for a good half hour and pull his hair out from the front. That's why if you notice now, he's got plugs. That was all because of these 3 girls. And it was me to tell them, pull it out, all of them. And to hear him scream was awesome. I was excited, I gotta tell you. So now, as the years go by, I'm not into politics. I put on the TV and I see this guy, Joe Biden, running for president of the United States. I said, holy shit. I remember this guy. He's a sucker. And he's running for the United States. Guys, please, you gotta fly me to America. We gotta get this straight. After all, we knew Mr. Trump, well-respected man, and we respected him. So we come down there and we grab Uncle Joe. You're gonna run for president? He said, yes. He said, I told you I was gonna be a politician. And I'm gonna be the president of the United States. You watch. I said, oh shit, no you're not. You'll see. He told me, it's a lock. I can't lose. So I said, Joe, I don't want to see you here no more. I don't want to see you up on stage no more. Go in your fucking basement and stay in the basement and don't come out for 6 months. You got any statements to say, you stay in the basement. I don't want to see you out there. You let Mr. Trump do his thing. Now, I figured it all out. "47 years, you did nothing. You put black people away. You ranked on black people. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. What a thing to say. So, not only are you a groper, but you are a asshole. Smelling little girls' hair. What's up with Buck? You know that $1 billion you got stashed? You know, 85% has to come this way. Okay. Now go in your basement and let Trump do his thing. But I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna win. It's a lock. He told me. I said, and who's gonna be your vice president? He says, I'm gonna pick a wannabe black lady. She claims that she's black, but she's Puerto Rican and Indian, but she's a black woman. Okay, that's fine. And he told me her name, but I can't remember it. I seen her. Hard to look at. Anyway, as I'm talking, got me wearing this mask. Fuck you and you Democrats and your mask. Fuck you. You know who I am? You know who I am? I'm a Trumpster. That's right. Donald J. Trump. I come to destroy you, Mr. Joe. You think you won the election? No, no, no. I made one phone call. No, two phone calls. I even spoke to Rudy Giuliani. And that's against our rules. But you know what? For Mr. Trump, we put our heads between our legs for him. Because we love him too. So Mr. Rudy Giuliani, when you're done getting Mr. Trump back in office, you're gonna get my paisans out? Absolutely. And now he wears a pinky ring, Rudy. You got it, deal. So now I make two phone calls, one to Germany and one to, I forgot this other country. I said, tell me what's going on. How do you got all the votes counted? Why did they come there? And what's the count? Joe Biden won in a landslide? Really? We're gonna check that out. Get the records. My goodness. Now we're Italians. We know how to fix games, soccer games, baseball games, any games you want. But to fix a fucking election, you gotta be a smart motherfucker. So we want it in anyway. Just in case we wanted to fix an election. So we got the download. And they went around, they had computers, dead people, dogs, cats, you name it. They had a county that had 90,000 people and 200,000 people voted. How the fuck is that? So now, Mr. Trump, he's got Rudy. I gotta eat it, but we made a deal. Rudy Giuliani got up and he let them have it. And he showed them all the evidence. And then I seen everybody clapping. I says, yep, Trump will be the president. Let me get back to Joe now. So I called Joe. They can't find him. Jill answers the phone. Jill, it's Frank. Where's your husband? Oh, I haven't seen him in 3 days. He's been downstairs with his son. The smoke alarm is going off all day long. There's guys with excavators coming by the house every couple of hours. I don't know what's going on. And there's a funky smell. I said, why don't you let me go down there? Please do, Jill says. I go downstairs, Madonna. It was like walking into a cloud. They were on the floor. They were on the floor on their knees. I thought they lost a diamond or something. They were looking for crumbs, I found out. Crumbs. I said, crumbs of what? Then he looked at me like this. It's good stuff, don't worry. There's gotta be crumbs around. And they're crawling around the floor. So I got a half a heart. I said, you know what? I'll be right back. I went upstairs. I said, Joe, could I have the vacuum cleaner? Sure, Frank Woods, sure. So I come downstairs. They're in the other room. I get the vacuum cleaner and I start vacuuming the floor. Holy shoot. They start running toward me and jump me because I vacuumed the floor. And they were afraid all the crumbs were gonna go in the vacuum. Could you imagine? So I wind up swinging. I missed Joe, but I hit the son. And it was sad because he still had some fucking glass thing in his mouth, like a straw. And I punched him, and the glass thing went right through his fucking mouth. And he went cross-eyed on me. He's choking to death. I says, I don't know how to do no CPR, nothing like this. I don't know what to do. Jill, come down here, please. Hurry up, your son is choking. Ah. Jill's a doctor, but not that kind of a doctor. So she saves her son's life. Joe decides to run upstairs. He locks himself in his room. He climbs up in his attic with binoculars. He told me, Frank Woods, please, they're coming. I said, who's coming? They're all over the place. Can you see them? I said, Joe, what do you want? He said some good stuff, man. Do me a favor. You think you could lend me 50? I said, Joe, I would love to give you 50. It's gonna cost you 100, but really? You'll do it? Of course, no problem. But let's get you out of the roof over here with the binoculars. No. I see them. Can't you see the helicopters and the birds with the cameras on? They were all staring at me. I'm shutting the lights. So now we're in the pitch black, and he's seeing things. I said, Joe, you need to go to the hospital. You're hallucinating. He goes, no, Frank Woods, this stuff is great. Please give me that 50. I'll make a phone call. The guy's an ex-football player. He throws the thing right down my chimney over the roof. It lands in my basement. This guy's aces. Aces. Are you gonna do that for me, Frank Woods? Absolutely. So I give him the 50. He makes a phone call. 10 minutes. On the spot. This time a Range Rover came. Guy came out of the car. Hey, Uncle Joe. It's me. You hear me? And Uncle Joe's going, shh, shh, shh. And the guy starts laughing his ass off. Uncle Joe, you feeling good. And then he gets the package. And my goodness, what an arm he had. He threw it right in the chimney, landed. Joe caught it in the dark. I don't know how he did it. And then he said, I want to show you something, Frank Woods. I said, go ahead, Uncle Joe, go ahead, show me. Tell me what you want to do. He goes, I'm going to put this, they called it the glass dick. I says, please don't say that word. That's against my religion. And if you say that again, you're going to eat the glass dick. So he puts it in the pipe. And all of a sudden, he's got a tank of gas, like you know what the people do, wrought iron gates, with a fucking 500-foot hose and a torch. I said, Joe, what are you gonna do now? What are you gonna do? Fix the house? You gonna put a gate up? He goes, no, watch this. He puts half the bag in and he lights it up. And he inhaled the whole fucking thing. Remember what I told you with his hair plugs? They crawled uphill. And then he fucking blew it in my face. And then I found myself crawling on the floor, looking for things that I'm not even knowing what the fuck I'm looking for. I didn't do nothing. He blew the shit in my face, and I almost got hooked. You dirty bastard. That's what you did to me, Joe. I'll never forget. So anyway, the election's over. You got busted. The son has to come up with the money. You gotta move on out of the state. You can't be here no more. And you're gonna tell all your Democratic friends, fuck the mask. You're gonna open up all the churches and all the houses of worship. There's not gonna be no shutting them down no more. We're gonna start that today, early. And it happened. And you know what? I says, Joe, is there any way I can get in touch with this Big Bird, this guy from New York, this mayor? We met him in Italy. And I gotta tell you, the guy was a funny bastard. He's like 6'8", and he was with a little African American woman. It looked like King Kong in that movie. It was funny. But you had to see, you eat pizza with a fucking knife and fork. We were crying on the floor. And he goes, what are you laughing at? I said, you're Italian? 100%. And you eat pizza with a fork and a knife? You gotta be a fucking moron. And his wife yelled. I said, what'd you say, man? She says, I said, my husband does whatever he wants. We're in deep in New York. Living large. Why don't you come there? Maybe we'll take you out to dinner. No, thank you. No, thank you. How about your friend Cuomo? Another guy from Italy, huh? What a good game he talks, huh? By the way, I got like 8 friends that he put their mothers in the hospital for this thing called COVID-19. Flu that supposedly kills people. It's all a sack of shit. He makes a book about it. He gets an Emmy. You believe this? I gotta tell you guys in America, Trump will win. If not, me, Frank Gooch, will have an army coming from Sicily, and we will do what needs to be done. There will be no more evil. the swamp will be gone. Because you know us Italians. You know what, Trump? We'll even build a wall for you for nothing. We'll finish it. And we'll get the other guy, my cousin Vinny. He's a plumber. Drain the fucking swamp. Quick, 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 quick. No more swamp. See this? Make America great again. That's right. Make America great again and make America holy Christian Catholic again. And of course, Italian. Let my people out. Mr. Rudy. So now you know the story. Spread it. Joe Biden. No tough guy. Wedgies. Tied him up naked. Got his hair pulled. Found him on the floor looking all over for crack. Bam. And you want him the president? Well, ain't gonna happen. Well, take care, guys. It was nice to see you. And stop by Palermo. I'm always in Palermo. We got a beautiful place over there, beautiful hotel. You can bet horses, you can bet anything you want. Your chances are not too good, because remember what I told you. We're good at fixing things. But you fucking guys outdone us. You fixed an election. Man, you're good. But we learned, we got it. Thank you for that. So, enjoy your day, guys. Got it off my chest. Just wanted you guys from America to know Joe Biden is not what he is to be. 47 years. Did nothing. Oh, Carmella, that's her name. Damn, hard to look at. Feel bad for you guys. She has to make some press conferences, man. Damn, you gotta see that face. And I'm on my way to Fox News. Got a little beef with them. Two-faced bastards. Heard all about them. Another time, Mr. Neil Cavuto. He does good for us with the stocks. But you go against Trump, you're done. The whole network's done. Matter of fact, Newsmax is #1 and One News. I'm gonna give you an offer you cannot refuse. America, if you love it, you watch them 2 channels and don't watch nothing else. Take your masks off, walk the streets, do whatever you have to do. And if anybody tells you, why don't you have your mask on? You go up in their face and you cough right in their fucking face, just like that. Because I don't have one, and I don't want one, I don't believe one. And I've got 103 fever right now. I don't feel too good. You want to take me to the hospital? And you see their face. Priceless. Take care. This is Frankie. Franco from Siciliano. Ciao buona. Bella, 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 bella.